What is up, ladies and gents? You know what time of day it is. It's XCN time, and I'm going to be giving you a quick Sunday update here on XCN. We're going to be discussing the recent news here. We're going to be discussing what has been happening with the price, as well as some price predictions, both for the shorter term, so in the coming days, as well as for 2025. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that. Of course, if you are new here, then welcome to the channel. If you do like this sort of content, hit the like button and subscribe for more. If you're a returning viewer, as always, welcome back to the channel. It's great to see you all here. Now, we're diving straight into this video. We're just going to get down with it straight away onto Twitter. And of course, we're going to be looking at this tweet here from Onyxcoin. Of course, 13 hours ago, so yesterday evening, my time, we saw this tweet. It's a very ambiguous tweet here about Onyxcoin mainnet going live on 3rd of March, 2025. So first and foremost, if you are invested here or you're looking to invest in Onyxcoin, make sure you save this date. And better yet, go onto Twitter, follow Onyxcoin, hit the notification bell, because of course they haven't disclosed much on this tweet. They're going to give us some more information soon. Of course, this could be very bullish information here. So make sure you follow Onyxcoin about this. Of course, just to expand on this a bit, if we have a look at what Grok says, because they've summarized it really well here, the mainnet launch date for Onyx Goliath project is set for March 3rd, 2025, indicating a significant development or update in the Onyx system. Of course, this means that maybe they're making it fit for a certain purpose. Maybe they got some partnerships around the corner. Of course, we don't know exactly. This is all speculation, but is this speculation that I personally think is bullish for the market? Of course, what we've seen since the release of this news was this nice little pump here over last night. Of course, that took Onyxcoin to 2.6 cents there, a 20% pump in the upwards direction. But we have generally retraced that move. The price has come back down. And of course, that's no surprise here, because look at the general market. Again, general market is mostly red here on the Sunday at the moment. Of course, what we need to see really are these news updates released when the market is pumping, and that's when the news like this has the most bullish effect. So of course, we're going to see some dumping occur after that pump, but that's not a problem in my opinion, of course, because here on the Onyx charts, what I'm seeing on the shorter term isn't all that bad. Obviously, we have been in this downtrend, and we discussed this in our previous video. We got a downtrend that's been looking like this. And of course, as you guys may or may not know, we had this extremely strong resistance here on the Onyxcoin chart at roughly this price level here, 1.8 cents. Let me just move it up a little bit. So of course, we've got this strong resistance. As you guys can see, I'm not going to circle them all, but it's been tested so many different times where the price has come up to this resistance and dropped back down. It's done it again on at least 7 different occasions that I count. And of course, with this blue line here, this is our extremely strong support here on Onyxcoin, 1.8 cents that currently lies at. And as you guys can see, for the same reasons, it's strong because the price has come to test it on lots of different occasions. First, as a resistance, the price came up here in January 2025, came to test 1.8, dropped back down, and after it pumped above, it's used it as a support. So prices has dropped down to 1.8 on multiple different occasions here and bounced back off of it. So what we have here, the dynamic right now on Onyxcoin is that we have this extremely strong resistance, we have this extremely strong support, and at some point either one is going to be breaking. Of course, if we break out to the upside, this could trigger a very nice move here on Onyxcoin that could give us a price target in the shorter term here of just about 101% to the upside. Let's say we break out over the next few days. This triangle could be triggered, giving us a price target here of 5.1 cents. Of course, it depends where we break out. If we break out a little bit later, as you can see, the price target reduces, but nonetheless, the trade is 101%. Of course, the same thing could happen to the downside as well. If we see a scenario, where people start selling the news and we break down below this 1.8 cents level, then this could trigger this downwards move here, and we could be looking at a price target of minus 49% from wherever we break out. That would bring the price down here to 0.9 cents. Just be aware of this potential move, guys. Of course, this is the first triangle that I'm looking at, but just for full transparency for you guys, I obviously want to give you as many scenarios that I think is still possible as possible. I also think this could potentially also be in play. This is our previous resistance. Again, a very sharp resistance going down. The nice thing is that these resistances are getting flatter. So we can kind of say that the downtrend is getting less severe. First and foremost, the downtrend looked like this. Now it looks like this. And, you know, if we break to the upside of this resistance, maybe we start to see a reversal in that trend from bearish to bullish, and that could be a really nice thing. It could even set up a pattern, a very, very bullish pattern, in my opinion, that I'm starting to see, of something like this, where we see the prices get back to its previous all-time high at 5 cents. It could trigger something like this, where we see, you know, the prices break out to the upside and we start to see a slow climb back to the 5 cents level here. We see a consolidation at 5 cents, and guess what, guys? That could be a cup and handle pattern in the waiting. So this is a potential scenario that I'm seeing. Obviously, the bearish trend is getting more and more shallow. If we start to climb up again, it could paint the picture for a bullish cup and handle pattern. Of course, we'll discuss that if we start to see it, but that's something I'm potentially monitoring. But for now, price target, as I say, from this triangle is 5.1 cents. From this steeper triangle that we are seeing, we could potentially see a price target a little bit higher there, 173%. The interesting thing is this triangle has already broken out to the upside. So if this is to be respected, we could see a price target here as high as 8.3 cents stemming from this triangle. So just see these price targets as places where we might see some resistance. First and foremost, that 5.1 cents price target from this shallower triangle, and 8.3 cents potentially from this upper triangle here. So two potential setups that I am looking at here on Onyxcoin, as you guys can see. Furthermore, if we have a look at the MACD as well, guys, a very important indicator for us to show us where the momentum is at here on Onyxcoin. Have a look at the structure we're seeing on the MACD. We've got, yet again, a triangle formation on the MACD. Just like on the price, we can look for these sort of patterns on the indicators as well. And as you guys can see on the MACD, we also have quite a convincing triangle here on the MACD. At the moment, the MACD lines are roughly in the middle, but let's say we see a breakout to the upside on the price. We want to see a breakout to the upside on the MACD as well. So let's just say we start pumping above that resistance over the next few days, and we start to see that come above the MACD as well. That would give me extra conviction here that we could be seeing a breakout, and that 5.1 cents target in the shorter term from this triangle could be met. Okay, of course, with all triangles, this could also happen to the downside. If we break down to the downside on the MACD and we also start to see the prices breaking down here, this could add extra conviction that we're going to hit the 9 cents level. Of course, if you're looking for a great place to trade either breakout, then make sure you check out the Onyx exchange. This is the exchange that I use for all my trading. Some of the reasons why is because it has some of the lowest fees. It doesn't require KYC to trade crypto. And of course, on top of all of that as well, they're giving every new user who signs up with the link down below $20 to get started. So if you want to get that money, click in the link in the description down below, fill out your details. It takes less than a minute to do so. Deposit some fiat or crypto into your wallet, and then you can get started straight away. And on top of normal trading for Onyxcoin, they also have futures trading for Onyxcoin, where you can trade Onyxcoin with up to 20 times leverage. So again, if you want to make use of this, click in the link in the description down below. As always, thank you guys for your support, and back into this video. So of course, these are some shorter term patterns that I'm looking at, but in the longer term, as you guys know, I'm still bullish here on Onyxcoin. There's still so much going on in 2025 that it's hard to be bearish. This is the bull run year. Of course, we're starting to see XRP pick back up again. Let's just look on XRP just to see how it's doing. Have a look at this, guys. We are here on XRP. XRP has been up 20% over the past few days. We've got this beautiful triangle pattern here, and if we break out to the upside and XRP makes its next leg up, in my opinion, that's going to reflect bullishly here on XCN. Of course, when XRP is bullish, we will see XCN also bullish, but with a bit of the delay, maybe a few days, maybe up to a week or two between XRP being bullish and XCN being bullish. XRP has that ETF notification. We need to see what's going to happen with that. But if it's accepted, that's going to be extremely bullish for all the cryptos in the payment infrastructure niche. On top of that as well, on the total crypto market cap, we are still extremely bullish. This, in my opinion, is going to $8.8 trillion as a result of this convincing cup and handle pattern. That's a 2.5x from where it is at this very current point in time. Of course, if the total crypto market cap is going to 8.8 trillion, then we would expect to see altcoins also rise along with that. And if Onyxcoin is to perform at least averagely this bull run, then we would expect Onyxcoin to at least 2.5x this bull run. Another major conviction that I have as well is this Bitcoin dominance. This is something we monitor to see if we're going to get an altcoin season. If this chart is bullish, Bitcoin is outperforming altcoins, there is no altcoin season. XCN, coins like XCN cannot flourish. If this is in a bearish trend, so something like this back at the start of 2021 where we saw this massive dive in Bitcoin dominance, that's when we get an altcoin season. Altcoins outperform Bitcoin, then we get altcoin seasons, we get coins like XCN really pumping, really flourishing. You know, news events like this one that Onyxcoin has just announced with Goliath, the mainnet coming around the corner, would do more to pump the price. Of course, it's coming at some point in 2025. This Bitcoin dominance chart is starting to look bearish in my opinion. It's just broken down its bullish support here. It's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before we see an altcoin season. I really, truly believe that. So, of course, patience is the key here on Onyxcoin. If you're feeling a little bit worried about this downwards price action, patience is key. We're going to see better days here, and generally speaking, a few days of pumps to the upside could erase months of downward price action here. And of course, if you're feeling hopeless at all, just remember how the people of Onyxcoin who held back at the start of 2024, who missed selling at the top there, felt when they had to hold Onyxcoin throughout this whole period. There's literally 7 months here on Onyxcoin that was just completely downhill, but look how quickly things can reverse here when things get bullish. Of course, this downward slope lasted 7 months on Onyxcoin, but this pump on Onyxcoin that completely reversed that move, almost completely reversed this downwards move here on Onyxcoin, only lasted 1 month. So of course, just remember that a lot of downwards price action, weeks and months of downwards price action, could be erased in the space of just hours of upwards price action. Think about what we're seeing right now. For example, if we see this for a few more weeks, a few more months, for example, just remember that everything could change in the space of a day. We could see this totally erased and we see a whole pump that takes the prices back to where they were before this dump ever started to happen extremely quickly. That's generally what happens in the markets. So of course, your patience will be rewarded. I truly, truly believe that. Again, just look at what happened back in Onyxcoin here, where 7 months of dump was completely erased by 1 month of pump. That's what we want to see here on Onyxcoin as well. So just hold strong, Onyxcoin army. That is my true belief here. Of course, that's pretty much a wrap for this video. I just wanted to update you guys quickly this Sunday. Of course, let me know down in the comments if you're holding any Onyxcoin. Let me know what your price targets are for 2025. And of course, I'll see you guys in my next video.